Welcome to the video number 3 of the contest Bee Spring. This contest is sponsored by Resin Pro. So you will win 8 kg of resin, color sets, and a contract of being ambassador of this company. And I'm one of the ambassador, and I cannot tell you how much happy I am. I really love their resin. I love their products. So don't forget to take a part in it. You might get lucky. So I'm using for this video, for this contest, I wanted to create something with resin flowers and real flowers. So somehow I did something. So you'll see what I created. I'm using a mold from from Mold's Masterpiece mold, and it's 25 by 25 centimeter. The depth is around 4 centimeter. I'm using resin ArtPro resin, and I will mix it very slow. I took around 600 grams for this 25 by 25. I wanted to have around 8 millimeter to 1 centimeter layer for my first flowers. So I would mix it very slow, and I'll keep it for 10 minutes, not more than that, just in the cup. I'm using piñata colors, coral, margarita magenta, and passion purple. The white would be white paste from Resin Pro. So now in between I went with my torch and removed the bubbles, and now you see that the bubbles came up and there are really very less bubble in it. And now I will pour my resin, transparent resin, in the mold. Normally I do it pretty slow, but I was super excited, so I poured very fast. I would suggest, if you are making similar kind of piece, try to pour your transparent layer as slow as you can to avoid bubbles. I will mix my white now, and once I mix my white paste, I will put it in a piping bag. I changed angle of the video so that you guys can see what I'm doing more closely. I'm using first color coral. I'll just drop 1 to 2 drops in the mold randomly, and I will repeat this process with all the colors. Once I put all the colors on random place, I will start drawing my flower. I am gonna create 3 different kinds of flower. So for orange, I took kind of a sunflower shape. For pink, it's a sparrow. And for purple, was it a bit kind of a rose design. You can create whatever you want to create with alcohol inks and paste. You can create flowers, you can create butterflies or something, whatever you choose to. You are open to create, yeah, what comes in your head. The only requirement for these contests are that you use the resin which I have been using here, and somehow some kind of a similar color combination which I used here. It doesn't have to be the exact, but yeah, similar. After drawing all the flowers, I will take my wooden stick and give it a swirl in middle with, yeah, to each flower. So it's the next day, and the first layer is cured. I wanna make a background layer, so I'm using again ArtPro resin mixed with some interference color, which is red, pink interference, and some purple and gold mica powder. I will mix them very slow, and this time I will not let them sit. I can just directly pour after mixing, and I will use a heat gun to remove the bubbles. Now I will demold it. It's after 10 hours of second layer, and I was very, very, very happy with the result. I wanted to, keep it this way. As for me, if it would not be a contest, I would just keep it this way. But I wanted to challenge myself and challenge you guys in a, in a good way, to create something, yeah, more creative or a more unique piece. So what I'm gonna do, I will take this piece and put back in the mold, and then you'll see what's coming. I'm excited. I'm just admiring the beauty of this piece. I was just so happy. So here I'm putting the piece back again in the mold. It was a difficult task. It was actually a very difficult task to put it evenly. I had some problem, but I could save it with my next layers. But if you're a beginner and you are not very confident doing this step, I recommend you please don't do that. You can just create resin flowers using ArtPro resin, and just use the hashtags and just mention us when you create something. So I will still consider you in the contest as long as you use the Resin Pro resin and similar color combination. After placing the piece back in the mold, I gonna put another layer of um, transparent resin. It's a resin from Resin Pro, and I will put a very thin layer just for the flowers to get stuck on the piece. And once I spread all over the resin, I will start placing my flowers. So that's how it looked after the third layer, like the top layer with the flowers. I will use very less resin for this layer so that the flower are, just stuck. And it's the next day. I am here using another resin. It's called Crystal 5 from Resin Pro. It's actually a deep cast mold resin, and normally it is used for river tables or flower preservation. I like this resin too. It's just that it cures not in one day, it cures in 2 to 3 days. So yeah, that was the reason that I cannot show you the result in this video, but stay tuned for the result. It's definitely coming faster than you think. So I will be probably putting result tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but stay tuned. It would be just the upper part of my table. I still would need table legs. I wanted to buy it, but I couldn't find the best one, which would go perfectly with it. So I'm still looking for it. But that's the piece after I added all the layers of resin. It looks wonderful. I was just so happy. Look at this, how beautiful they are looking. My mind, I was just so happy that it looks so brilliant. Those colors are fitting perfectly, the pink and purple, the orange. There are some bubbles were coming up, but don't worry. um Once it's cured, I'm gonna put another layer of transparent resin because I always do my top coating, and then my table would be done. So that's how I created my table from 3 different resin of Resin Pro. For you to enter in this contest, you can create whatever you like combination with real flower and resin flowers. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.